Hi guys, welcome back to Molly Image. If this is your first time, hi, my name is RUSHAE. I'm a lover of fashion, the business of fashion. I'm also a little obsessed with vintage. If this is your first time, I do a lot of styling content here, primarily through thrifted and vintage finds. So if you do like styling content, please consider subscribing. I'd love for you to join the family. So, of course, I said I would have probably not had a video up today, but I was driving past the Salvation Army in Jersey City, New Jersey, and I popped in, it's a perfect distressor for me to go, just browsing in a thrift store. I wasn't expecting to do a haul or to find anything. I just wanted that, that little time. But I did find a few pieces and I thought, why not share? But also, because I was going to take the week off, I started going through my closet, deciding some of the things I wanted to pass on, and I've decided I'm gonna put my vintage stuff that I'm passing on Etsy. So I know, although I have a Poshmark closet, Poshmark is not so much for, vintage lovers. People looking for vintage, they're going to Etsy. So I've decided to use Etsy to pass on my vintage pieces. So if there's anything you were interested in, or you wanted to browse to see if there's anything you wanted to pick up, then you can check out the Etsy shop. For that, thank you so much in advance for your support for anything that you may have picked up. I have bags there, jewelry there, clothing. I have some awesome pieces. So I'll put it in the description box and you can follow the link to my Etsy shop. I've started adding, I haven't put a whole lot there, but you can look out for more stuff on the Etsy. Before I go into the haul, I'm going to show you some of the handbags that I'll be passing on. So these are some vintage and vintage designer bags that post-COVID I was holding on to because I was like, okay, I didn't use them because I wasn't going anywhere. But even now that I'm going out and stuff like that, I am still not reaching for quite a few of them, and I don't want them to just be on my shelf. So I'm going to start out with those pieces that I will be posting to Etsy. They are vintage designer bags, so still a great site for vintage pieces. So I'm going to show you some of those. So before I started doing straight thrift hauls, I used to feature, bags that I was purchasing, etc. One of them was this YSL bag, and I had decided to keep the smaller of the two. I'll link that video below as well. So I decided to keep the smaller of the two, but because I do love the sheen and I love the rich, like 24 karat gold plated on this, and that's what I love with vintage pieces, the rich gold tones and the sheen from this leather. I just thought that this was a perfect little bag, but I have not reached for it in a while, so I do want to pass this on. Love you. Another bag that I really loved is this Bottega Veneta shoulder bag. Now, the reason I wanted this bag is because it was different from what everyone else had, and they've come out with more square sizes in their recent launch, so it's definitely more in terms of what they're trending with. Before, it was just that moon bag type shape that everyone was after, and I had one of those which I sold previously, but I held on to this because no one else had it. But I think it's time to pass this on as well. So this is the next bag that I'll be putting on Etsy. The bag of all bags that I'm letting go of is my Chanel oversized tote. This is great not only to take to the beach because it's patent leather rather than straw bag that gets filled with sand. This is a little better for poolside or beachside, I think. Also for overnight and travel. This is just a great like traveler size bag, and this again I will be putting on Etsy for sale. It does have some wear again. It does have some wear to the patent leather right here, but yeah, still in really good condition. Of course, the 24 karat gold. Can I show you? Of course, the 24 karat gold Chanel is just absolutely, yeah. So that also I'll be putting on Etsy. I have some other well-loved bags. This is I think this is like 1970s Gucci. It was just a fun little tote bag. I loved carrying it top handle like this. I love the little dip right here, but as you can see, it just says Gucci at the bottom right here. It's well loved, but you know, it's vintage Gucci, so I just thought if anyone wanted to take this and give it some more love, then I'll pass this on as well. This is another like vintage Bottega. This is a square one. Yeah, I really went for, you know, the not so obvious Bottega bags. They did have others this style as well, that this was the vintage version of, which I loved having. I love the contrast stitching on this as well. That's why I really love this. But it's just one of those that you just throw on and go. It holds a lot, and you know, nice soft leather. You still feel really chic, even though it's this like soft pliable leather hobo type bag. But yeah, so this one as well will be going. A couple of non-luxury designer bag. I've also decided to put in this little Coach bag. This is a perfect little contrast crossbody, as well as this little Dooney. This because, you know, everything is 90s and Y2K little shoulder bag. I thought, you know, someone would really love and appreciate this. And this again is like a little Ferragamo clutch. Of course, you know, the price will reflect the wear of these older ones, but yeah, just a really fun little clutch bag. I love the leather on this as well. I've stuffed it up. But yeah, so you know, the whole idea with quiet luxury is, you know what you're carrying. It feels really special to you, but the world doesn't have to know why you feel special. So yeah, I always loved this little Ferragamo clutch bag as well. So those are some of the pieces that are going to the new Etsy shop, which I will link in the description below. But now let's go into the Come Thrift with me, and then I'll come back here and I'll show you what I got. So I didn't plan to do a thrift haul, so I don't have a lot walking through the aisles. That was a Shein dress. I really love the color on that. It was giving Alexander Riche. I love this little vintage number. I haven't been picking up a lot of black and white and darker vintage dresses. I'm just not in the mood, I guess. This is a nice little wrap dress one. I love the buttons on it. I loved, okay, this has better color. It's a romper, but I'm not feeling 90s patchwork. This is my pieces that I'm looking through to decide on. Those are the tops. I picked up some leather pieces as well. That one, I forgot I picked that up before. It actually is too close fitting while I left that pants. Maxi skirt. That denim is from Uniqlo, wide leg, but I decided to pass on it. These two jackets, I loved these blazers. I will throw on a little red in the fall. I loved the buttons on that. The second is by Liz Claiborne. This one is by Sejun. The Sejun did fit a little better. You'll see coming up. This little boucle I thought looked very Chanel-esque. And this stripe one, I really wanted this to fit. But it fit in a weird way. This is from Nanette Lepore, and I ended up passing on that. I love this little church lady blazer and this little one as well. So I'm just trying everything on to see what they look like, try to get a vision of how I'd style it. And so that's why I put this. This unfortunately was too small on the bust. This I think this definitely has a lot of potential with how this falls and just the color of it. This, yeah, I just didn't think it was flattering enough on, so I decided to pass on that one. I love, the Chanel, but it was too tight on my hand. This was very, very big. This fit a little better, but still wasn't giving me the boxiness of, say, the church lady blazer, if you understand what I mean. And this is a little too prairie girl for me. Now for the haul, I spent a total of $27.96, and the first thing that I got is this black and white stripe. Of course, it will always be fun and trending, very Breton stripe, French style kind of top. This is by Joseph A, and it's silk. It's a silk, what do you call this? like sweater top. I do love the buttons right here. I thought that was quite fun. Now, of course, these things come around every year. So, you know, if you ruin one last year, then I can always replace it. What I loved was this part here is black. So I don't have to worry about makeup, you know, on my shirt, which happens to a lot of them, which is why I lose a lot of light colored clothes year after year. So I love that. I love the contrast in the stripes as well. And overall, you know, for fall, winter, these will never get old. This is like fall winter staple right here. A stripe sweater. This is actually pretty thin, so I wanted to look for more pre-fall pieces. I wasn't, you know, ready for anything else just yet. Just grab some fresh pre-fall pieces, get me in the mood. It was a little chilly today. But yeah, so this is the first thing that I got. Next up, I was looking for leather. I'm always looking for leather when it comes to fall. This is gonna be a little big on me. I said I'm not gonna take anything else that I need to take in, but I couldn't pass it up. This is by, is that Winlit? Looks like Winlit. I'm not sure if you can see that. Winlit. And it says special editions. I can't see if there's a size. No, I don't see a size on it. But I know it's gonna be a little big. There's supposed to be some elastic in the sides, but I think that's not gonna help much. But for this, I forgot what you call this material. What is wrong with me? But I also love that it had like a split here, and it had like diamond pattern on the end. I'm not sure you can see that really well. You know, I've been loving pencil maxes from summer going into fall, but getting this suede, that's the word, suede skirt is even more weather appropriate. So I decided to grab it, and hopefully I can take the waist in. But yeah, so I've paired together the sweater and this suede skirt. Right now it is pinned in place. It does need some work, but fall is when I bring out the dramatic chain link belts, and this one is one of my favorites. But yeah, I've just paired with this black strappy heels with some more chains hanging down, mimicking the chains here, and I think it's a perfect balance of casual and statement. So I absolutely love this look. I've paired it with my Teddy Blake Kim bag. I'll link this in the description box. I love this. This is my ode to the Hermes Kelly, and the beauty with this is it's genuine leather. I love the sheen, I love the size of it, and for outfits like this it works perfectly. So again, the sweater is by Joseph A. The skirts, I forget what this is, Winlit. Nice suede skirt, Avignon belt, and these strappy heels, just boutique heels. But I absolutely love this look. What I use to prepare myself for the change of climate is really getting into the fashion of it, and I really get to be even more statement in the fall. So this is the first two pieces that work perfectly together. When I finish fixing the skirt, they will work perfectly together. So absolutely, I'm loving this. I can't wait. So I'm not averse to faux leather, nor if I get it from Forever 21. So this is the next thing that I got. I do love, you know, to throw in a little drama every now and then, and part of thrifting is finding unique pieces. And even though this is from Forever 21, I thought this would be a fun little mix to throw into my pre-fall outfit. So this nice little faux, I really like the feel of the leather. It wasn't like a shiny thing, and it actually feels a lot more substantial than you'd think. In here is like a little kind of soft inside, so not one that I think is gonna fall apart on me immediately, which is great for Forever 21. It is a size large, but I think it'll be fine because they usually run small anyway. So that is my next adventure piece. So I love to add a little versatility to pieces and pair them together as I thrift them. So I kept the sweater on and just paired it with the faux leather Forever 21 skirt, and I really love it for a casual look. I'm wearing it with these strappy ballerina block heel shoes. These are older La Florandals, so I don't think I'll be able to link this. And I have two bags here. I could go, you know, really oversized with the Gucci Jackie tote, and it'd be a nice, fun, casual look. I could make it even more sweet with a smaller bag. Let me know which one you prefer. So this is with the smaller bag. So this is with the furla, just a little shoulder bag, a little rectangular shoulder bag. And this is with the Gucci tote. Again, this could be a fun daytime fall look, and I absolutely love this skirt. It's a little big. I would have been okay with the medium, but I think the medium would have been shorter. So maybe just nicking it in the waist again, because it's faux leather. It's not that thick, so I'll be able to just make a small adjustment in the waist, and then I'll be fine for fall. So yeah, absolutely love this. I love how they're pairing together, you know. But when I saw this skirt, this top is what I had in mind, and this is a Isabel Marant oversized, very feminine blouse, and I love pairing these floofy blouses with mini skirts. I think it really takes the emphasis off the fact that it's a mini and gives you a nice feminine, classy look. You know, these things can, you know, borderline look cheesy depending on how you wear it. Wearing it with a very feminine, elevated top like this really elevates what could easily be a very cheap skirt. So beware of that. I've paired it with these Prada mules. It has a little silver on the buckle, matching the silver on the zip here, and I picked up the furl for this because this actually has silver hardware on it, and I think for this more feminine version of this skirt styling, a smaller shoulder bag would work. Still quite casual, so I think again this will be fun. Just need to take the waist in a little bit, and then all will be well. Speaking of adventure piece, I decided to grab this little it has like sheer, it has like these little puff velvet and diamante, well, not diamante, like sparkly bits running through it. It is rose print. Rose is very trending this year, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna see this, but there's this little diamante clasp thing going on. Now the two red blazers, one was a little more fitted, but it was still too oversized, and I know I wouldn't reach for it. I do have a smaller red blazer that would fit really nicely. I wanted something a little more big and a little more boxy, but that one was long and the structure wasn't giving, so it was like weighing it down too much. I think that's the one with just the gold buttons were a better fit, but it was just like, I feel like it was just like falling. It wasn't like holding its shape, so I decided to go with this. Well, it was to see which one of those I would have taken in addition to this, because I was already going to take this. And that's the thing with thrifting. Why I go thrifting is finding these vintage pieces that are more unique, that I can incorporate into my modern wardrobe, and I style them in a modern way, because you know everything is very cohesive. Nothing is gonna shout out, oh my god, I'm extremely vintage. It's just gonna shout out, oh my god, I'm extremely unique. And I love sharing those more unique pieces with you, so that when you do go thrifting, you don't always go for the safe stuff. You want to try, you know, how can I style this? This is more of like a formal style jacket, and I think this with just a t-shirt and jeans is gonna elevate your t-shirt and jeans. Put on a little strappy heels or mules, and this will just be an added element of style and chic to your outfit without going over the top, and that's why I love grabbing these pieces. So let's see what this looks like. So this is what the formal jacket blazer looks like, buttoned up. It has this little diamante little cross hook right here. I decided to keep the look a little more dressed up but casual. More than likely I'd leave it open. Grab back the little Teddy Blake bag, opened it for even more casual look, and paired it with these little Gucci ballet flats. So it's still dressed up casual, or what I like to call elevated casual, because you know it's still very like relaxed. Try them on with these little tuxedo pants, Banana Republic, I believe these were, and yeah. So just how I've throw these on. I love how the colors work, playing up with a little more black, making it a lot more casual. And then if I just want to have this little shoulder bag, so then this is just a nice evening casual out. You want to make an effort but look like, you know, you didn't spend a lot of time doing it, but really it's just a black tank, this little tuxedo stripe pants that, you know, hints back to the blazer, and that makes it look really like thoughtful and put together. So I love that. Ballet flats to just keep it really casual. It's really something that throws on in like 5 minutes. So I absolutely love this little blazer. And yeah, so this is the last thing that I got. So guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the description box for my link to my Etsy shop. Thanks again in advance for anyone who have supported and picked something up from my store. Greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to let me know what look is your favorite, what piece is your favorite as well. Don't forget to subscribe. I'd love for you to join the family. And if you did like this video, please give it a like, and I'll see you guys in the next one.